Alright, here we are. Hello, everyone. Um, I am Revium stream developer, and today we will make a review lopping stream. So yeah, I hope you can all hear me. If not, then please say something in the chat. Meanwhile, I guess I'll finish the setup here. Alright. Yeah, put your, we'll do it like last time, put your pull request numbers in the chat and then I will check them out. Maybe. Hopefully. So first up I need to organize my tabs a little bit and then we can get started, I guess. Time to put things in the caves, yeah. Alright. First one, let's go. What? Alright, sound effects. Oh, this is a big one. Requires... yeah. I merged the refactor already last week. Also, please tell me if something isn't big enough or if something is too loud or too quiet or whatever. It's easy to review. What? Can you speak German? Yes, I can. Wait, is this auto-translating? What's going on here? Can I disable this? Whatever. What is that desktop? Yeah, don't worry about that. This stream is for reviewing pull requests from other people. Check the projects. I don't see the button. What do you mean? Doppler effects in the sound mixing. Oh yeah, separate PR. Yeah, that's a good answer. What PC do I have? Does it send anything? There you go. The questions you have for now, were these already answered, by the way? Do we want to be able to change the position of sounds? Yeah, I think this would be nice to have. Oh, we'll just add them together. Okay, these were pretty much answered. Okay, in future, do we want to have dynamically changeable special effects? Yeah, probably. And I also want to discuss how the idea API would look like. Okay, you talk to Eekabot. Perfect. Well, I guess what is that branch name? Is there anything we can hear here yet? Okay, then I guess we will check it out. You just go to 0. Why does it have to be 0, 0? That's... Oh wow. I hope we'll get a better sound for that. Can you hear that, by the way? Did I stream that correctly? Oh, don't do that, please. Don't give your PRs weird names. You can hear perfect. Okay, so you say at 0, 0, I can hear it on... I guess you're on an old branch. Well, we can fly there real quick. But yeah, if there's anything further that can be tested here, then it would be nice to have commands work properly. Okay, what is supposed to happen at 0, 0? Oh, you also have a breaking sound, okay. Why does it keep going? Oh, it's a recurring sound. Ah, I see. I see. People are going to be so freaked out about if they meet that in survival. Okay. Does seem to work. Okay, yeah, I guess it's working. Does it also work on other players, or is that not implemented? Probably not, right? It's not working, yeah. Well, it needs integration into the ECS, probably. Okay, is there anything else besides braking and jumping? Ah, for survival mode. But I cannot change to survival mode. That was too quick. Survival, here we go. The sound is bad. Yeah, well, I already noticed that. But yeah, that's fine for temporary things, I guess. Though honestly, I wouldn't want to have it for too long in that state. Do you have audio settings? Of course you do. And it works. Perfect. Alright, then I guess can take a short look over the code. Starting at the top. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, please fix that. I'll also add a comment for it. Active sound count. Huh? Oh, I didn't even look at the debug screen. Let me check that out. Active sound count. Huh? Why does it flicker? Oh, I guess it's because of the thing at 0, 0. Is that only active for a short time? I see. Okay, active sound. List clone. Okay, I'll take a look at that later. I also want to see where that's coming from. Assets. I think there's an issue. There's the sound files can get quite large in total. I think. Like right now, okay, it's like 15 kilobytes, but how long are these even? If we add any longer sounds or something, then it will quickly pile up probably. What? Also, these sound files here, they should go into the Cubyz assets repo, which also holds the music, and most notably it has a script here that will compress all the audio files to the same format. So that's also where the sound effects should be. Three, 1, 3, 3, sure. Why is it doing that? Okay. Audio. What is this? Oh. I guess this is probably also for asset loading. Okay, I will ignore that code for now. Add sound. Okay, that plays a sound. Yeah, generally we prefer bools, or we don't want bools in parameters, because if you look at the call side, then you have no idea what is going on. Yeah, that's true, I guess, though. I don't know, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Okay, mix sound. I guess this goes over all the sounds. Huh? Okay. Why is this needed as an int? Huh. Ah, okay. To convert from mono to stereo, I see. Huh. Can we just forbid these entirely? Okay. Yeah, that's why I would want it. Timing? What? Ah, that's just the temporary thing, I assume. We shouldn't care about SIMD mixing until we actually get there. Ideally, the compiler is probably already doing it for us. Okay, I wanted to see where this thing comes from. Okay, it's just an int ghost. The other thing is... Okay, you have used the mutex, perfect. Well, the thing is, I don't see stereo making any sense because we are creating the stereo. I think stereo only makes sense for music. Alright, I think I'm through here. Yeah. That's also where the thread sanitizer would help you a lot, but yeah, as we discovered yesterday, you probably can't use it. Okay. Let's go on to the next one then. Wouldn't stereo be good for directional sounds? Well, our engine is supposed to make them directional. If you want to play a sound directional, then you would give it a direction, I think. Like say tell the engine this sound is coming from over there, and then it will automatically make it stereo. Okay, change source for commands from user to source. I think this is a fairly simple one. Because it just converts the argument here to a more generic one. Okay, send message. Okay. You already checked that above? Or did you? Oh, wait. The source is not a user and any one of these is relative. Okay. So you did check it. Target. Yeah. Then, okay. And yeah, that makes sense. And now I guess we can go through all the stuff here. Hmm. Hmm. Where's this one here? Okay, these are relatively easy. Catch, return, yeah. Every command that has the message does something with the user. What do you mean the console can't? Can't the console? Um, yeah, right, I guess, Well, I still would prefer a function for this in case we add other sources in the future, like maybe an entity somehow can trigger commands or something. Not sure if we get that, but that would make it clear that this functionality has to be thought about when changing this union here. I wonder if we can get the desert shrublands pull request mode. Well, if it's on the list of pull requests, then maybe. But anything that's not mentioned is probably not going to get reviewed, so. You meant the message at the start of some commands. What message? Huh? Which message? You mean this one? Well, unlucky. You are a few seconds late there. We'll probably get through it though. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, you have this quite often here, so I wonder if we should make that somehow simpler. Though I'm not sure about this one. Okay, here we go. 3306. Alright. Oh, also your CI is failing. Ah, yes. Oh, perfect. It's even one I commented on. Alright, time for the next one. Cold Tall Mountain variant. There we go. The thumbnail. Well, I guess alright, on to the next one. Not just kidding. Oh, what's that? Why is there a rock on the top? Looks funny. Okay, this has already gone through artistic review, so that's why there are a couple comments in here. So I guess we'll just go and check it out then. Why isn't poor UI? Gold Mountains. Oh, here we need to build in release because it's probably not, well, debug is too slow to generate all the chunks needed to see anything. Yeah, so I think earlier someone asked about optimization. So, well, it's mainly occlusion culling. It's pretty similar to what Ethan Gore does. In his older versions, like he has this super detailed voxel engine, and it all comes down to good occlusion culling. And I kind of stole his techniques. Though nowadays he's using more of a ray tracing approach. So yeah, anyways. It's still compiling, so add compass. Oh no. Oh, we'll see about that. Okay, any other number I've missed? No, it's looking good. Alright. Let's see, can I see one? Should probably also reduce my settings a bit, maybe. Okay, I guess these are it. Oh, also I think last time I tinkered with the Settings. No, I don't want this there. Okay, I guess, where was it? Threads, yeah. Oh, let's set that to 12 maybe. Actually I need to restart for that. Yeah, exploration is like the main focus of this game. That's also why the map is so big and has all these things that you can climb on and stuff. Okay. That's one thing, I guess. Let's see, can you actually walk on here? Oh. Icicles made of snowsicles or something. Okay, the rim is kind of weird. And nice caves. Yeah, I also think it's maybe a bit too steep. This is like 5 blocks there, you cannot build on that. Yay! I wanna check out another one. I think this one is a bit less steep. But yeah, I think one thing is clear, we need to put them in a cave. Okay, I think out here it's quite nice. There's like, I don't know, maybe 50 blocks to build on. But yeah, somewhere over here it's like 5 blocks. Oh, this is a nice location. Oh, and some actual icicles here. Climbing equipment. Yeah, we will have something to climb. Maybe something like Terraria's grappling hook or some other kind of accessory. Yeah, this is a nice spot. Yeah, though the top is a bit flat, maybe. Okay. Okay, so it's too steep, there was these weird ridges, and the top is maybe a bit flat. Alright. Alright. Time to show you my desktop again. If there was something up there. Yeah, I agree. I mean, there are these snow spikes, but I think it just looks a bit flat up there. Why not C++? Because I don't like it. Yeah, I put all my screenshots on there. And also some of these are things that I want to put in my next video, but well, whenever I get around to that. Okay. Does it have C++ macros? No, thankfully not. Oh yeah, also if you want to see why I chose the ZIG, then I can give you a video. Here it is. How do I get the link? Show link. There you go. Three, 056. Anything else I missed? And you fixed the other PR. Please just give me the number again. That's easiest for me. Oh yeah, shadow mapping. CodeMap, is there anything specific you want me to do? Because obviously it's still work in progress. It's so hard to make world generation. Yeah, there are certainly a lot of problems, especially if you want to make it efficient. I will also probably not so soon make a video on some of the on how the biome generation is done in Cubyz, as I have promised for like the past 3 years or something. Okay, thanks. Alright, time to... The math parts, okay. And culling, yeah, I will check that out. First up, I should probably show the stream what's going on here. That's outdated. Oh, then maybe the normal mountains are probably also too steep sometimes. I don't know. But I think on the snow it feels different. Oh yeah. I've made some changes here. I guess we can ignore them. Alright, let's see. Do you know where the calling code is? Ah. Okay, yeah. Now everyone wants their drafts in. I see. Yeah, 45 degrees would make a lot more sense, probably. But at the same time, we have like a different scale than real life, so in real life, mountains are usually very, very big, very wide. And also, I think like steeper mountains are also a bit nicer to climb, because you can parkour around them and stuff. Alright, here are the shadows. Oh yeah, I can feel them too. 6 milliseconds. Yeah, I can feel them. Although it doesn't look quite as bad on the graph. Cubyz should simulate plate tectonics. Well, I actually did experiment with that at some point. Okay, so... Huh? Huh? That's definitely wrong. Okay. I think that's incorrect, yeah. There's no way you can get this shunt down here. How did that go? The plate tectonics. I didn't get very far. I did get something to work, but it wasn't. I couldn't fit it to newer versions or something like that, and I eventually dropped it. Oh? 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 I think this might be the issue. What coordinates are we at? Let's go to 0, 0, I guess. No, of course I can't. Where was it? Quantum light. Still waiting for the day of rivers and waterfalls. Oh yeah. That's quite difficult. No idea why that happens. Let's see how it looks at 0, 0, because I suspect that it has probably something to do with some coordinates wrapping around or something. Okay, here we go. 0. Bit further, I guess. Yep. If we go to 0, then it removes some stuff on the right and adds some stuff on the left. Or does it? No. No, it doesn't. Huh. That's really weird. What happens at the other? Nothing happens in the X direction. So maybe it's something else? Huh. Doesn't have shadows. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I can't go to the Sky Island, sorry. But you can go check out the PR and fly there, I guess. Do these shadows imply there's a sun? Yeah, can't you see it? I can see it, it's right there. Okay, so when was the line 928? Oh, okay, the frustum. Makes sense. Huh? Okay. Okay, I guess with the normal view matrix or frustum we have the advantage that the camera pose is on all of the planes. And here we have to change it. Okay, so first up, I think these need to go in the opposite direction. Also should scroll down here. All the comments are lost. These need to go in opposite. Okay, and the other thing is, I think the normal is outwards facing and not inwards facing. What is that at? Actually, can check the code that checks it. If distance is smaller than 0. So if it's pointing... Yeah. If it's smaller than 0, then it's in the opposite direction of the normal. So the normal is outwards facing. Okay. Not sure if this fixes anything. Okay, I should check out chat again. Oh, there's so much going on. Did I miss any numbers? Ray tracing. No, please don't. Okay. 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 Thank you. Using an inverse matrix to transform it from screen space to world space. Screen space? I don't like that. Because usually you are not supposed to go back from screen space ever. I think I have all my numbers out. Well, I have too many numbers here, so definitely. Okay. And I guess we can... yeah, though that may actually be the culling issue. What else did you want, CodeMob? Can I still find it? The math part, specifically culling, okay. There's probably a better way to do that. Yeah. Well, ideally you would only need to revert it in world space and then have the where was it? Then you'd have the planes here have like world space or world scale positioning. Peter Panning, yeah. 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 For everyone who doesn't know what that is. Although... Right, I cannot do that. Oh, actually I can. Huh. Is there actually any Peter Panning apart from the grass? So I don't see any. Guess maybe on the leaves here? Yeah, I guess maybe a little bit on the leaves. Yeah, I think at the end of the day this is always an issue that's going to be there for shadow maps. Oh yeah, now we can... Here I can see it. Here I can see it. Yeah. I think it's always going to have to come down to some magic numbers. And the other thing, I guess, is the flickering is also a bit annoying. Luckily it's only present when moving up or down, but I think we need some sort of smooth sampling system maybe as well. Also, the grass is just a total mess in my opinion. I think maybe we should just remove grass from the shadows entirely. Because if you are in like a grassland, then it's really weird to have like these cuts everywhere. I think that looks kinda odd. Huh? Oh, it's another culling issue. I suggest to also always take a look at it in RenderDoc to see if where the shadow is cut off and to have an easier time to figure out why. Oh, here we have another point where it flips around. What's the coordinate? Oh, it is at 0. Huh. Is it all the way? No, it's... Yeah, I think it's all the way. Yeah, you definitely have something weird going on here. Less intense grass shadows. Yeah, that could also work. Maybe a value for each texture, how much it's affected by the shadows. Like to simulate subsurface scattering. What defines a number is funny. Well, a number is funny if I can put it up here in my URL bar and then it turns into a valid pull request that I can review. Okay, anyways, I think I will go on to another PR. Unless CodeMob there's anything else you want me to explicitly look at. No. No. I've been cheesed. No, I know that's not a number. Okay, desert shrublands, there we go. Lush desert. 700 lines. That is quite a lot. No, I cannot do that because that's not a valid number. That would also be nice if there was a button to hide all the comments. Because all of these are probably outdated by now. Why is there a model? Huh. I is indeed a funny number, yeah. What? That looks funny. Huh. I hope all of this is fixed. Ah. Well, maybe I need to figure out how to get your setting. That's another world. I always need to make a new world so I don't get these errors. Because of missing assets. Alright, where is it? Probably in the desert, right? Is that it? I guess that's it. New plants, which... no, okay. Which I cannot select without a proper tool in creative mode. Okay, I guess we have found the sub-biome, but there's probably a full biome of it somewhere else. Does it have a base? Yes, it has. Wow. Why are they so small? Are these all sub-biomes? Dense. 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 I did TP to a base though. Where? Huh? This is the shrubland base? What? Okay. Why is it dense everywhere? Oh right, the music. Okay, let's see. We have a few structures. We have one new block. And shrubland base. Was it in the... Ah, it's in the defaults. Okay. So I guess it's intended to be a subbiome of the desert. There's a radius of 60. There's another radius of 20. Okay. And parent biome, chance 30. Yeah, there is a feature for that we use in the islands, which is the parent edge distance. This basically allows you to spawn a biome more centered inside of the parent. And then on the other end we have a max subbiome count, which makes sure that there's at least, or at most, one subbiome. Zig.zon is such a fun extension to say. Yeah, I wish we didn't have to do this, but GitHub only highlights the file as zon if it has .zig.zon. Because originally when this format was created it was only used for the build.zig.zon, which is part of the project setup. Okay, then the music. The reason you can still hear this old music in my stream is because it's still in the files. The game doesn't overwrite them. That's so ridiculous. Yeah, it is. I think the person who made this feature saw that there are some other zon files across GitHub or something. But yeah, I don't know. It's really annoying for us here. Oh, I also should say... Would be neat if GitHub let you put a file in your repo and let you highlight files. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, then I guess we have this thing. Huh. It's actually pretty neat. Oh, so it does decay. Huh. Yeah, I think that's a pretty fun blog. Though it's kinda annoying that our engine doesn't handle it properly, but whatever. There's a full biome version of this, by the way. Huh? Where? Did I not see this? Arid shrubland. Oh, okay. No? Huh? Shrubland. What? Oh, it's not in the desert, okay. Why is it putting my cursor there? Okay, not in the desert. Let's check it out. Right next to the snow patches, of course. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering where the full version was. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's well, more of the same. Unsurprisingly. Oh yeah, pretty nice, I guess. Yeah, I like to also do a little bit of walking around to see how it looks from the ground. Oh, pebbles. That's a surprise. Why's there like a single pebble? 2 pebbles. 1 more pebble. Oh, yes. Perfect. Yeah, quite a strong cactus. Okay, to be honest, I really like the pebbles. I think there should be more of them. How does it look if we put it in a cave? Always the most important question. Pebble cactus, yeah. The bush mountains are considered temperate. Yeah. Maybe they shouldn't, I don't know. Okay. And there's one is hot land, not dry, balanced, low terrain. Okay. Makes sense. Any sub-biomes in here? Hills. What's the difference between the hills? Clearing. Oh. Oh. I would not have noticed that. Huh. Are there texture variations? No, not yet. Okay, that's pretty funny. Like 2 large baobab trees. Yeah. It's so sad, you kind of... You can really miss those details from the distance. Although... guess you can... I guess this is a clearing. This is a clearing, yeah. Okay, you can kind of see it if it contrasts with the clearing. Alright, yeah, I guess I mainly want to see some more pebbles. Or, well, bigger patches of them. Some gem that can change colors, what? Oh, you mean in an animation? Alright, next one. Particle bounciness. Oh. Right. So the main issue I guess I have is how does this interact with the bounciness of blocks? Should particles interact with that? Maybe not. Though it only happens on collisions, so I guess the performance impact wouldn't be too big. On the other hand, we probably also want different behavior for different particles on collision. So maybe you wanted to bounce, maybe you wanted to despawn, maybe you wanted to, I don't know, spawn 3 other particles or something. Maybe do anything. Yeah, maybe spawn a boss or something. Okay, maybe not that, but yeah. Add a compass item. I guess I should check it out first. I have some doubts about this. I've already looked at this once. Because I've never used a... Oh, I don't even have... I've never used a compass in a game. Wasn't defined particle behavior. No. But yeah, it will be moddable through Zig probably. Or not probably, definitely. Okay, what do we have here? So it does require an item, I guess. It helps with exploring. Yeah. Maybe. The thing is, I've never found it particularly useful to know, like... I think, well, at least in the real world, generally, I think a compass is mainly used together with a map. Alright, where's that thing? Huh? Wrong branch? Yeah. We need some migrations into the mod system. Yeah. For a moment I thought you meant like the ID migrations, but you mean the migration to the mods folder, I hope. Okay. Compass, where is it? I don't know. I personally would find that more distracting than anything else. I think the thing that Minecraft has, where it points at like a fixed location, might be more useful. Some sort of file not found error. That's I think although I guess maybe it's not this. File not found, you say? Have you tried clean installation? Maybe something went wrong during the download of something. Yeah, Lodestone, something like that would, at least to me, be more helpful than a UI at the top that tells you the direction. And yeah, the fact that Minecraft animates the item in your hand is also pretty neat, I think. Because it's more immersive than a UI element that pops up. Yeah. You downloaded Cubyz a few times. You could also try deleting the global zig cache. Okay, yeah, now I like the compass. This is good. Can I actually? Yeah, perfect. When the sun gets added, will it always trace the same path? Oh, well, we'll see. For the first version, yes, but we could probably do some shenanigans here, like maybe there's a special event where the sun rises on the opposite side or makes like a wiggly path or something. Also, this PR has conflicts. Yay. Oh, yeah. The IP address reword. No conflicts. No, see, I failed, so there's no easy way out for me. I guess I need to review it. Address to POSIX. What? Ah. Special event where the sun explodes. Well, I was kind of thinking like in the 3-body problem where sometimes the sun like gets really close or something. It wouldn't quite be an explosion, but no cheese. We already had cheese today. Okay, what did I want to look up? Return value. Returns the length. Huh. Okay, I guess we can ignore that then. Although... Two suns. Yeah, though I think we don't have the budget for two suns. The shadow map PR is already quite expensive. Huh. It's from IO threaded. Is that a... Though I guess they made them public, so they must want us to see them. Well, if it changes, it changes, I guess. Oh, but then that's... yeah. Okay, resolve IP. Why does it need a port? We could make a black sun, though. Or like a planet or something. Black hole in the sky. I don't know. Though then someone has to write a shader that does the gravitational lens effect. Or a brown dwarf kind of thing. A sun that isn't that bright, so we don't have to make a shadow map for it. Okay. It's also a question, I guess. Where do we put the question mark? Do we put it before the board or after the board? I guess it doesn't make much of a difference. Parse inner. Okay, this is just parsing the port. Huh? Does Cubyz have relativity? No. Of course not. Does the Cubyz world orbit the sun? No, of course not. Why would it? It's a big cube. How could it orbit the sun? Also, the world wraps around, so the sun technically has to be kind of somewhere inside the world. So maybe at like a billion blocks out, you can see the sun setting or something. I don't know. Could be a fun little detail. Like there would be just a big tunnel where the sun flies through the world. Okay. Socket. Where was socket? Oh. Ah. Just goes resolve IP. Okay. Nothing special here. Does it actually? It wraps around. Well, it's supposed to wrap around. It doesn't quite work. It's at the 32-bit integer limit. It's not a torus, it's a hypertorus. Because it wraps around in 3 directions, not just 2. Yeah. Yeah. Old image. 2020. Cubyz is a torus. Loopback. Huh. Okay, I guess that's... yeah. Maybe just strip... No, 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 no. Okay, the rest is just... removing the parsing logic. And some tests. Okay. Ah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Then let's continue, I guess. Change commands from user to source. Okay, we already did that earlier. I don't know. Yeah, perfect answer. Specific paths. Ah, right. Right, that's a good point. Hmm. Oops. Has permission. Nice. And that thing was removed. Yeah. What's that? Ah. Okay. Source. Also, at some point we should find a rule how the underscores are supposed to work, because I sometimes put them at the end or at the start, and I always don't know which one I should do. Do you do reviews only in these streams, or do you stream the reviews for better interaction? I stream them for better interaction. Most of the time I don't stream my reviews, but I found that it is quite effective because the contributors can get the feedback, then right away apply the fixes, and then like in the course of a few hours I can re-review it, and that makes it a bit more productive because I still have the mental context for it. What does the underscore signify? It doesn't signify anything. It's it's because Zig doesn't allow overlapping names, so when you have something defined twice, then you have to use a different name, and an underscore is kind of the obvious solution here. Though I guess here it could be named user maybe. Uh, yeah, actually maybe it should be named user. Two-minute delay. Oh no. Yeah, that can happen if you are not careful. Yeah, sorry for that. I mean, it's only the cases where you have the naming conflict. So it's only like 10, 11 files, something like that. Although I guess I did... Well, I guess maybe it's a bit more. Yeah, Sorry for that. But I think we shouldn't introduce these naming conflicts for no reason. Yeah, Zig enforces that unused things don't exist or are discarded explicitly. Alright. I guess while that happens, we can go for the next funny number. Aha! Cold tall mountains. Let's see how they evolved. Okay. The steepness is the same for the other. Yeah. Is there any reason why we can't make it wilder? Okay, let's see. Where are my mountains? Okay, there's one. Okay, I guess this one looks better as well. Maybe we just hit like a weird edge case where it was too steep. I think that looks a bit better. Okay, what about the top? Huh, this is so weird. What? Why is it like this? What? Why? Also nice meteor spawn. Huh. I think it hasn't gotten any less flat. But maybe it's just because it's a different height than last time. Okay, these all have fixed radii. So yeah, maybe we just got unlucky with the first steep mountain. Or maybe I somehow was looking at an old state of the PR or something. there's another one. Yeah, they don't look as steep. Huh. Wait, that's the one I was at before. Oops. Also, yeah, the ravine is gone. Huh. Yeah. I guess it's fine here. Maybe some weird edge case of the overlaid noise map. Because all of these are shifted by like a displacement noise. Okay, I will make a screenshot of this one over here and then because that looks kind of weird. Alright. Let's see what we got next. Permission groups. User changes. Ah. Switch to ECS. Okay. Let's see. Permission group. Ah. Okay, it writes the name. Wait, what is this doing? I hope mountains can spawn on mountains. No, that wouldn't really work. Well, I mean, I guess subbiomes are kind of like that. But it doesn't really work because you cannot make the base wider. And for a good mountain you'd need to have a very wide base. But you can do a lot of stuff with the generation system. Also, what do you mean? We only store 16 files. Oh no. I mean, the name here is the name of the permission group, right? Where does it load it? Here. Okay, you read the name, you get the group from the thing, and then you verify it with the ID. Okay. As permission, yeah. Well, ideally you'd... Well, what do you mean you need to... Hey, to get the group from the... Wait, what? Don't we have a list for these? We should probably store them in a list, and this thing here should return an index into the list, or contain an index into the list. Because the whole reason we even introduced the binary index is to make it store with that index. Because I mean it's kind of already outlined here that we want to do that. We want the user to store the group by index, not by name. Anyways, I think that's going to change quite a few things, so I will not review the rest for now. Rewrite the permission system again. No. Well, I think it's not that much, just add a list that stores the things. We did that. Nice help update. Okay. So if this doesn't involve bobbing, then I'm not merging it. Ah, permissions. Okay. If you don't have permission for the command, then it doesn't show it in the iterator and it doesn't show it. Makes sense. Okay, yeah. What is down here? Okay, everyone can help. Good. It's migrated from the HFrame server. Oh yeah. Well, then I've even already seen it in action, I guess. Yeah, it's a very reasonable thing to do. What's that issue? Approved help.zig. Ah, it's not an issue. Makes sense. Alright. 0 merges? What do you mean? I just merged a pull request. Oh, okay. Client block random ticks. Okay, where are your questions though? MNHS, if you give me a work in progress PR, then I also need to know what I should do. Speaking of the devil, you are the devil. I have a giant stream delay. Maybe check if you are at the end of the stream. Other than that, I didn't change any settings, so it should be pretty normal. Does it say something here? No. Dropped frame 0. I don't know. You are at the end. Do I have anything odd in the settings? I also really need a second monitor. I can't make everything on here. Where's the stream? Why is the stream not showing up? Can I even change it in here? What are quizzes? Huh. Do I need to go here? Ah, here we go. Stream latency. Normal latency. No, I don't want to see that. Normal latency. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to set it to low latency or something. Spoiled by the GitHub. Just look at the random picker function to see if the general idea is correct. Okay. Random picker. Random. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Do we not even have a screenshot? Well, I'll make an issue for that. I guess it's not that important. Okay. So, you go through all the chunks, then you... What? Huh? What? Huh? What is this doing? What's thing? Okay, play position. Okay, I guess... Okay. But overall, it's, apart from the 5 comments I made, it looks fine, I guess. What? Okay, isn't this... What? Okay, this is looking odd. Oh. Oh, it's to make it a fixed. Right. 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 Okay, that makes sense. You can always mention other people's PRs as well. I guess I'll make this as a comment since it's work in progress. And I will unsubscribe because I don't want to get spammed by emails. Please always give me PRs from other people. This is not supposed to be just about the same 3 people and their PRs. Okay, let's see. Many changes. I see you had fun. So... But I think this is much nicer already. We don't have the underscores. It's clear that it's a user. User. I mean, technically these could still be source send message, but whatever. Yeah, I already checked sound system earlier. I'm not sure if MNHS is ready for another review. Ah. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't really matter if it's user send message or source send message. Oh, was it actually the first one? Oh, these are some big ones. Clear. Oh, these are indeed quite many files. Alright. Get return, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's quite a lot of changes there. Sorry for that. Send message as permission. Okay. Okay. Wait, did I? I forgot. Okay, here we go. I guess, second merge of the day. Yeah, today we don't have as many merges as last time, but I think it's mainly because the pull requests are a bit bigger and more complicated. Ah, the sort button. By the way, this is how the new thing looks. These images here are outdated. I guess I will remove them because one person already got confused by it, and this is also going to be the commit message, so it doesn't make sense to have it there. Okay, hide the background. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Why does it change the child size? How did they get file system based bugs? I think they just didn't think that certain file systems would behave differently. I think you are referring to the atomic file thing, right? Just thought I can. Oh, this was the one that leaked. Haha. Is it still leaking? Huh? Yeah. Sort button 2. Where is sort button 1? I guess I should make a new world. What? Huh? Yep, still leaking. Okay. I guess that will give him something to do. Put Sapphire servers. Sure, yeah. Then I will be so distracted that I cannot review anymore. Perfect. Maybe you should just put some of your pull requests or your favorite pull requests in, so it's more interesting, I guess. Okay, player whitelist storage module. Okay, okay. I'm already honestly distracted enough by the chat. Okay, let's see. It's stored in the safe. Recipe macro? Oh, there was no issue for it. Master's broken. Oh no, seriously? It's always your fault. Okay, this contains, add, contains, remove. Mm-hmm. Extremely easy one. Oh yes, we want that. Oh, what's that? This one, I guess. Okay. Disabled by default. I guess because of the testing. 3011. Let's see. Master fix. Okay, I will give that priority. beyond that, okay, it's just an array of values. Makes sense. I also think that it would make sense to always maintain a whitelist, so that when you enable it, you already have all the players that ever joined on it. And right, I already thought about this a bit. The whitelist could also be all the players that ever joined the server. Okay. Totally forgot to update the project for all of these. Take care of that later. Imagine a shadow list of players who spawn in caves instead of... Oh yeah. You get shadow banned to the caves. Could be quite funny. Or in the root. Ah! Ah. Oh. The CI isn't even done. I guess I'll go on to the next. Replace block type server callback. Okay. Is that an... Ah, okay. It's a really niche use case, but it makes sense. Okay, one thing that's missing here. Okay, no, here it is. Rotation modes don't match. Makes sense. Okay. I think we have a function that makes it a bit easier. Huh. Huh? Huh? Is that not return an optional? Wait, what? Am I blind? How? Oh. Yeah, I see. Uh, so yeah, these functions that this function is kind of a legacy thing when we didn't use optionals. So it was kind of taken over like that from the Java version and then never got removed everywhere. There's only 6 cases left, I guess. Well, 5. One of them is the function itself. At least, okay, I guess it does print an error. Okay, it does print an error, but still, I think it would be better to have the error here. Oh, okay. It runs on the server. Okay, I guess otherwise it looks fine. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We can merge this one now. Okay, there's also this one. I probably not do too much longer. Maybe we can get through these 4 and then I would end the stream for today. Would it be right to ignore the data field in parsing function? Yeah, it would be fine. I mean, you only what does get block by ID? Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Okay, so this adds fog to glass, which makes it lighter at night, I guess. Or is that uranium? I don't know. I guess we will go into the glass forest then. Whoa. Why is it pulling so much? Am I in the wrong thing? Oh, I think... Ah, yeah, this is the Cubyz assets. Do I not have this? Did I never test pull requests from Ecobot? That is uranium. Ah, I see. Yeah, then it makes sense. Uranium should glow. I think the thing with glass is you actually get less of a fog and more of a like it turns green or something. Like, yeah, if you look at it from the side, then it gets like this green color. That's what happens when you have a lot of volume, but that's not an effect that the fog can do. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Yeah, sure, I want to order that. How can I zoom in? No. Why? Yeah, I guess you cannot really see it because it's too long. Yeah. But I guess we cannot have that effect currently. Huh? Huh. Actually, I think we need release. Quantum Shopolopa, yeah. I definitely want those large glass panes in my house. That would make it so much nicer to parkour around it or something. did that, we did that. We also did that, right? Yeah. Particle bounciness. Oh yeah, I did that. Oh yeah. Alright, let's see. Certainly lags a lot. But I guess that's just because I'm streaming. Three, 194. Let's see, I may not be able to get to that. Oh. Yeah. Kinda nice, I guess. A very subtle effect though. I think you can kinda see it. Yeah, especially when compared to a clear version. Yeah, I think that's nice. One thing I worry about though. Oh. I can see things. Not sure if you can see that. Let me... Oh, you can kind of see how there are a few bright pixels. That's actually not that bad. Oh. I flew too close to the sun. Now everything is white. Okay. I was worried that it would cause these black squares that you see on the volcano, but does the fog still happen in LODs? Yeah, it does. Of course it does. I mean, look at the water. It's also very important for the water. Because if I go to a place with an island, if the fog wasn't working in LODs, then you wouldn't see these details here as nicely. And I think that's still LOD 1. But the downside is that we sometimes get these pixel errors. And yeah, maybe it does cause a bit of performance, but I think it's well worth it. One suggestion. Black glass. Although, guess it is maybe fairly dense. But I would make it a bit denser. The brown probably as well. Crimson, Viridian, Indigo, and brown, I guess. I think that's all the dark colors we have. Okay. Let's see, next one. 3017 has been updated. Yeah, well, I don't think we will get to that. I will probably end like within the next 15 minutes or something. When you press a key, it swaps the hotbar slot with the hovered slot. Okay. Let's check it out. Hotkey. I think that's the number keys. Alright. Okay. Oh, hey! It crashed. Well. Huh. That's actually weird. Oh. Is it because I was hovering the same number? Yes, okay. Actually, let's also take a quick look at the other code. Oh, hey, it's still plus plus. You hear some static in the background. Yeah, that's just my microphone being rather cheap, I guess. Why the cheese? Stop the cheese. I don't want the cheese here. Okay. Uh, hmm. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't expect you to come visit my streams again after you left the Discord server. Well, thanks for making all these PRs. I couldn't review them if you didn't make them. $30.11. Is that cheese? Of course it's cheese. Uh, is there no way to permanently delete pull requests? Commands per console. No Windows support. No. Hmm. "22 minutes ago." Okay, I guess that's the conflict. Ah, this is then adding the new source. Makes sense. Cd in handler is a new file. Okay. Why not added? No, it's not great stuff. It's cheese. Oh, well, I guess there's nothing I can do about that. So you have to hear my mouth noises and stuff. When I record a video, I usually edit them out. Well, I can review your code if you want. You still have some PRs open that haven't been finished yet? Cheese is great stuff. Well, not mahogany cheese. Buffer. 2699. Wow. Is that another Cubyz PR? Huh. Does it actually initialize this yet? No, it doesn't even call it. Or is it? Oh, it's called on the server. Okay, never mind. Does it work in single player? That would be so awesome. Oh, perfect. Oh, this is nice. Can I stop the server from the console? Oh, fun stuff. Okay, this is actually pretty cool and pretty useful. Oh, so you can also send text messages. Okay. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Now it just needs to work on Windows. Huh. I can finally kick myself. Is the server still running? Okay, it isn't. Any other fun stuff we can do? I guess we cannot do world edit. Nope. Permissions. I guess most of our commands are world edit. For good measure. Who needs Windows support? Yeah. Huh? How is this? How is this compiling? Oh, it's not compiling because it's not compiling. Right. Might be more stuff in here. Windows support is so bad that it doesn't even compile for it. So overall, it's really nice feature. Really glad that you are trying to add it. Awake clock. Oh. Compiles on Mac. Oh, no. Well, Mac is a different story. It may not compile. I don't know. Ah! Fix the leak. Let's see if it leaks again. Do I still have it open? Oh. Why do I have so many consoles open? GUI wrapper for what? Alright, let's see if it works now. And it does work. Oh. I'd rather not. Not in my code base. We already have too many workarounds for Windows. Oh. Is it still leaking? Hey, it's no longer leaking. It's not the terminals, it's the Windows part. Windows always makes things worse somehow. Huh? Cubyz will be the Linux game, yeah. We also need to make the Cubyz distro, which pre-installs Cubyz and has like the Cubyz logo in the background or something. And the user interface is like the Cubyz interface. Ah, I see. Super Tux God. Oh yeah. I used to play that game as a child, like 15 years ago or something. Alright, let's see. Hide the background. Huh? Didn't even do the thing? Okay, now it's no longer leaking here. You know what, slot count, hide background. I think this isn't used anymore, right? Yeah. Okay. Sort context. Ah, I see. Less than Okay, the item, okay. Procedural items come first, and then it compares the ID. Okay. Yeah, I think I won't take any more funny numbers for today. Oh yeah, your devlog video. Honestly, I would really love to see that because I think you have some funny things in there. Maybe you can find a way to shorten the end or something. We also really need to add that to the linter that we have going. I keep finding style errors in variable names quite often. Sort options, okay. Okay. I will yeah, maybe do these last two if it's not too much, and then I will go and end the stream for today. Okay, I guess here we can check the summit again. Dual meter. Also, why are the mountains still not in the cave? I think that's my main issue here. How many PRs did you get? Well, 136? Oh, interesting. Well, you have been poisoned with Zig. We were successful. Alright, where are those big mountains? Well, to be fair, most of these 136 PRs are probably stale. Oh, a double mountain. Makes it easier for me. Alright, I guess that looks a bit better. Yeah, I think this is maybe as good as it gets. There are some obvious limitations with the system here. But yeah, much better than the previous flat thing. If we could combine subtractive SDFs and additive ones, we can make giant underground cones / mountains. You can kind of combine them. You can make they are applied in order, the subtractive SDFs first and then the additive SDFs. So you can subtract away like all the terrain and then use an additive SDF as a cone to make your mountain. Just the opposite wouldn't work. Yeah. What? No. We don't need GPU drivers. We will just make a driver for all the GPUs ourselves. Okay. Cold mountains. You also made the surrounding biome. So I guess that gives us a new mountain biome. Huh. Interesting. Though I guess without the big one, it's kinda oh, not that special. Oh, I guess that's fine. Alright, yeah, I think the top looks much better now. And yeah, I think we can merge that. Let's see, you set a chance here. Increase the summit height. Oh yeah, makes sense. And add more hills, okay. Actually, maybe I should do a quick look into the files. Just in case. Okay, it has the text. Chance is 0. Makes sense. Wow, 1,000 blocks. People will have fun climbing that. Okay, and I guess this is probably just a clone of the regular mountains biome. Okay, the base has a... actually, I think... Okay, yeah, some last minute change request. Since when does this project use Zig? Well, it's been a few years. I think earlier than 2024 even. Actually, I already posted it somewhere here. I guess I can find it. But there was a devlog specifically about that. Here, 2022. So yeah, you probably missed quite a few devlogs. I also have a playlist of all the Cubyz devlogs. Yeah. Alright. Let's check out this one last thing and then should be good now. Yeah, it's not good because the CI isn't finished. Alright, I will... No... Seriously. Why am I being cheesed all the time? Alright, I guess then we just wait for the CI to run through here. I guess in the meantime, might as well. Stream is still going, yeah. Not much longer though. I keep getting cheesed, also starting to get hungry. Alright. Yeah, I don't see significantly more mountains, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, I will take a look at the console thing maybe later today or tomorrow. I'm not having cheese for dinner, no. I've been cheesed too many times already. Quantum cheese lobo, yeah. Exactly. Alright. 1, 2... Okay, I guess it doesn't destroy the skyline. Cheese will be... No! Don't... Ichabod, don't make that promise. We are not getting cheese. Oh no. Dude, you are censored. Oh no. Why? Seriously though, how can I turn that off? That's so stupid. I need to figure that out before the next stream. This is rather annoying. Why is there no option here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mountains. Somewhere in the Google settings. Yeah, I will figure out where it's set. Stop finding reasons to add cheese. Cheese is not wanted here. Huh. Yeah, okay. I guess I will hope that the CI is finished. It's not. Nah. Well, anyways, once this CI is finished, I will merge the pull request, and then yeah, I would also like to end the stream. Why is it? Oh. Oh. I think the PR is quite old. We do now have Arch 64 Windows. I think that was done quite a while ago. Yeah, sorry for having you do so many last minute changes here. Was it this one? Yeah. There you go, have fun. Wait, is this not the mahogany cheese one? Wait. Cold Sky Islands cheese? Oh, you just renamed an old pull request. Seriously? Huh. Ah. Anyways, this is it, I guess. Yeah. I hope you don't eat too much cheese, and see you in the next review looping stream, I guess. Goodbye. Now, do I end broadcast or do I stop streaming?